Now, 27 storm track weather with meteorologist Blaze Keller.
Let's take a look at what's really going on across the United States. There's a big high pressure system sitting off to our north. This is continuing to reinforce that cold air. On its edge, we find some snow extending from Rapid City into Nebraska and then all the way east into the Waterloo area. Begin to see some of those light flakes actually falling across parts of Grant County, but well to our south, they're actually gearing up for a pretty hefty ice storm. You can see a lot of those pinks across Texas, even into lower parts of the Mississippi River Valley. But let's take it in closer to home. Again, some light flakes beginning to make their way into Iowa County as well as in Grant County, kind of around Cuba City as well. But this is just kind of the beginning. A lot of that moisture is still well off to our west, marked by those darker blues. That's that heavier snow, which is going to eventually make its way eastward as we continue to make our way into the rest of our Thursday. Take a look at the temperatures coming in at this hour. 2 degrees in Madison, 4 in Middleton, a nice 6 for those of us in Monroe, and we're below 0 across some parts, especially off towards the northwest. 9 though in Janesville. But then you add on top of that the wind chill, and it really doesn't feel like we're actually above 0. Many of us actually feeling like we're below 0 right now. So continue to dress as if we're continuing to make our way through winter. I know that certainly this isn't as cold as we have been, but we're not out of the woods when it comes to this cold air. We'll take a look at that here in just a moment as well. Quiet off to the east, but that snow continues to make its way in from the west as we head into our early to mid-afternoon. So I would expect that snow to really be impacting western portions of the forecast area between the hours of 1 and 3. That's going to continue to make its way eastward as we make our way into more of that evening commute time frame. And then as we continue to push into later parts of our Thursday night, that's going to push its way eastward, leaving us with quiet conditions as we go into your Friday or your weekend eve. But as one kind of snow ends, another one begins. Looking at this next round after to begin as we go overnight Friday into Saturday. So that's some good news. At least that second round is going to be when we're really all asleep. The wind chills, though, they are going to be downright cold as we make our way over the next couple of days, to say the least. And we could even see the coldest air as we head into the weekend. But just look at our wind chill values as we're waking up on Friday morning, anywhere between 15 and 25, even 30 degrees below 0. Not much better as we go into the afternoon, going to kind of bounce back into that teen feeling below 0. And then as we make our way into Saturday, we're just going to continue to sit underneath this cold air. And the reason is because this high pressure system, or a series of them, are just reinforcing cold air out of Canada. But let's focus on the snow real quick here for a moment. It's not going to be a crazy amount of snow, but some of us could pick up an additional half an inch to maybe an inch and a half if you're underneath, say, some of those heavier bands for a little bit longer. And take a look. We've been talking about the cold not going away anytime soon. 8 to 14 days out, a lot of that cold has been pushed off to our south, but this takes us through about February 24th, that time frame. So it does look like we're going to continue to make our way through this month a little bit on the cooler side. So continue to dress with 3 layers, cover up as much skin as possible, especially where your skin is thinner, which is your fingertips, your nose, your ears. Also make sure that your lips are staying away from the cold as well. When the atmosphere is this dry, it's going to try to pull any moisture that it can, and that's going to come from your lips. So if they get a little bit cracked this time of year, that's the reason why. So today we're going to hang out in the single digits. Some of us maybe not even getting into those teens. Clouds continue to build. They're already right now. It is still going to be cold, and that light snow is going to continue to develop as we head our way into the rest of our afternoon. So here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Light snow once again Friday night into Saturday. Valentine's Day as we make our way into this weekend rather. I keep thinking it's next weekend, but it is quickly approaching. So hopefully you've got your gift for your loved ones. But it is going to be a cold one, especially Sunday night into Monday. But there is a light, hopefully, at the end of this cold tunnel, maybe breaking back into those teens, 20s if we're lucky. By the start of next week.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see 19 on the 7-day.
That is shorts, sandal. No, don't do that. But I mean, it's going to feel like a nice warm up.
It really, really will.